Brahma Gururvishnu Gururdevo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Only if we hope in life, it can lead to hopelessness. If we hope for success, there will be failure because success coexists with failure. If we want joy, it coexists with sorrow. If we have whatever we desire or we hope for, there is a diametrically opposite coexistence. Similarly, if we hope for realization, then there is a possibility that somewhere along that journey of hoping for realization, working towards realization, the hopelessness falls into our lap. We fail to understand that all the problem we have created in life. When I say we, I mean to say mind. Mind has created everything. Mind has option to think of that universal reality, the universal self, which is inclusive of everything. In spite of all the distractions, it is inclusive. In spite of all the opposites and multiplicity, it is inclusive. It is unaffected by by that inclusivity. Whereas when the, the premise that I want God realization, I hope for God realization, I'm seeking realization, I'm seeking enlightenment, I'm seeking nirvana. This type of statement presupposes that it is far away from us. Therefore, I need to do something in order to be one with it. And what is the truth? The truth is, it is here and now. It is already that. You are already that. This error needs to be corrected. Then what should I do? Do nothing. Be silent. Be silent within. The mind will go through its ups and downs, ins and outs, success and failures. Let it go through it. You remain silent towards it. Silent towards it means no identification with it. Silent means no hankering after anything. Remain as you are. Remain the constant one. In that stillness, all at a seeker level, all the distractions will go away. But actually, what is taking place? That stillness is unperturbed by the comings and goings of all the opposites. See? So be still. I'm not saying seek stillness. I'm saying be still. Now don't create a dialogue. When will that stillness come? When will that joy come? No, you are that. From the moment we shift our attention to that stillness that is inherent within us all the time, then this phenomena of the mind, it is a phenomena. You cannot do anything about it. It's happening. But what happens here is you, you mean the ego starts dissolving. If you maintain, be the stillness, not running towards anything, not running away from anything, not denying a thought, not accepting a thought, not retaining a thought, remaining still. In that stillness, the ego dissolves. All the duality dissolves. Dissolution here doesn't mean that it is not expressing. Dissolution here means that even though it is expressing, it is not making a dent on you. Who are you? When you are being still, you are one with the infinite. Just as from the sun's point of view, there is no duality of day and night. Similarly, when we remain still, the reality, the pure consciousness, which is always reveals. Why was it not accessible before? Again, the words are a bit. Why was not I being that before? Because I was busy with the mind. I was busy with the variety. Let the variety go on. Let the opposites come and go. Let the thoughts come and go. Just as in a movie theater, we sit watching the movie, we are looking at the screen, but we are watching a movie. We are looking at a still screen, but we are watching a movie with all movement, colors, emotions, crying, laughing, navarasa. All the emotions are presented. We forget in that, we get carried away by the variety and we forget the still screen. That's the screen of the mind. Even greater than that screen of the mind, or the still screen on which the movie is seen by us, and we get carried away by the non-existence forms, etc., If we just turn back, we will see the projector, the source of light. Without that source of light, the movie is not possible. We are the source of light. If the cinema theater is dark and there's only light coming from the projector room, what will you see? Will you see a dark screen or will you see a lighted screen? You will see a lighted screen. Between the screen and the light, between the mind and the conscious light that is our nature, the real comes, the negatives come, the impressions come. What is a negative? An impression captured by the camera, and that is what our thoughts are. So as long as the impressions are coming, the negative reel is playing, the spool is playing in front of the light, the movie is projected, then the screen is not seen and we get lost in the movie. If the spool is slowed down and eventually the spool finishes, then only light is there and only screen is there. And that screen is fully lighted up by the light of the projector. But whether there is a spool play coming in front of the light or not coming in front of the light, it does not matter to the light. It does not matter to the screen also. Exactly the same way. Exactly the same way. Nothing happens to the screen of mind. Nothing happens to the conscious light that we are. In between is these negatives, spools of memories. They're inert. No life of their own. Dependent. But when they come in between, this is just an example, then we become so carried away by the relations, possessions, the vastness of the world. Just like in the movie, we go through a roller coaster of emotions. Same way, in this movie of the world, we go through the roller coaster of emotions. If we focus on them, there will be hope, there will be hopelessness. You cannot stop it. But if we clutch away, unclutch ourselves from this and recognize that we are that conscious stillness. Why we use this word conscious stillness in this example? Consciousness, the light; stillness, the screen. In our case, consciousness and the mind are one. In this example, they are separate. So when we become attentive, not hoping, just be attentive or just be the conscious silence. Recognize that that is your true nature. Everything is a play. Everything is a play. Then we have to blame someone. Then we blame Maya, then we blame ignorance, then we blame people, then we blame relatives, then we blame the weather. Don't get into that. Remain as the complete whole at any given moment. Thinking in place of that one, thinking makes that one appear as many. The manyness of the world. Actually, it is one. Be that.